Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. I'm Tammy. If you are new, welcome to my YouTube family. I am so thankful you decided to click on my video today. I have a ton of Christmas decorating videos coming up, so I hope that you will subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. And don't forget to comment down below. I love chatting with you guys down in the comments. So anyway, guys, we have a lot to get done. Small home, but a lot of decor, and I am so excited. I have been waiting so long to start decorating, and Halloween is officially over, so let's go ahead and bring in this Christmas decor. First things first, the tree is always one of the very first items that I start with when it comes to holiday decorating. However, there's obviously things in the way, so I needed to get those moved, and then I like to just do a quick vacuum. I actually vacuum probably like 10 times while setting up the tree between all the glitter that comes off of it. If you have a flocked tree, you know what I mean. Instead of the flocking, it's glitter, so you know. So anyway, between that and the little needles and all that comes off, I do a lot of vacuuming while putting up my tree. But anyway, this is the 7.5 foot Amelia glitter flock tree from Home Depot. We actually bought it a couple years ago. It was our very first brand new Christmas tree. If you know me, you know that I absolutely love glitter, so I actually eyed this tree for 2 years before I bought it. One of my biggest tips to setting up your tree is to fluff as you go. Fluff out those branches. You know, it's been in storage for 10 months, 11 months, however long you store your Christmas tree, or however long you keep it up, I guess, kind of tells how long it's been stored. But being stored, it gets all squished and matted down, and so you have to go through and fluff up the branches, lift up branches, make them, you know, kind of fill in your tree. It's much easier to do this while it's in like steps, I guess, if you would, as opposed to getting the whole tree up and then going back and fluffing after it is all set up. Another thing I like about this tree is that it is literally 3 pieces and it is good to go. Instead of our old tree, and actually every tree that we've had before, it was single branches that you put in on each row. And although our old tree was absolutely beautiful, this is so much easier and I absolutely love it.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased, but this is my favorite holiday.
I am sure that you can see that beautiful flocked garland in the background there on top of this shoe storage, and the big brown box there behind me. That is from King of Christmas. They were ever so gracious and sent me a queen flocked set. However, that is not for this video, so make sure you're subscribed because you're going to want to come back and see where that set goes.
And I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh oh, la da da da, oh oh, la da da da, oh oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies.
Okay, so we have a technical difficulty. Half my shrine doesn't work.
So we do not have any extra bulbs. Fred has used them in the past to replace and fix these lights. They're a few years old, so I know they're from Lowe's, so we're gonna have to hold off until I can get over to Lowe's and get another set and then go from there. And maybe some of you are wondering why I have extra lights for an already pre-lit tree. I like tons of lights. I also have a surprise up my sleeve. So anyway, let me run to Lowe's. Let me see if I can get this figured out. Obviously it takes 2 seconds for you guys, but hopefully I'll be right back.
Yeah, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do.
It actually ended up being the next day, you guys. We had to hunt down, after 3 locations of Lowe's, we had to hunt down these new strand of lights. So as you can see, I took the old ones off the bottom and I am actually starting at the top. It is much easier to zigzag your way down starting at the top and work your way down to the bottom. I like to put tons and tons of lights. I love the extra sparkle it gives. This year, as you heard, I said I have a little bit of a surprise. If you have been here for past videos, I typically stick to all white lights. This year, however, I have opted to not only use the pre-lit white lights, but also to set these LED lights on rainbow. I absolutely love these lights. They actually, you can change them from different, whether it's a rainbow, multicolored lights. You can do just a cool light, a warm white light. You can do a solid purple, a solid red, a solid blue. You guys get the idea. They are great lights. I absolutely love them. We actually used to use them outside at our old house. However, we do have new plans for this house, and I'm so excited because I will be sharing that with you guys, so make sure you come back. But anyway, hit that notification bell so you will be notified on all my video uploads. We have so much Christmas to do, and I am so excited to share all that motivation with you guys. But anyway, these lights are currently $50 at Lowe's. Yes, crazy expensive. They were not originally at that price when we very first bought them. That is the price now. And again, I love them, but I don't know that they're worth $50. So anyway, next up, we're going to go ahead and get some more fluff in the tree. Like I said earlier, I like to fill my trees with tons of decor, I guess, if you will. I usually use this like ribbon, deco mesh, picks, and all of that. However, you'll see me putting this on, and I definitely struggled with this one, you guys. I didn't like the way it looked. I tried multiple different ways, actually a lot of different ways, even off camera, and spoiler alert, I ended up taking it off because I didn't like it. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments, do you guys like the deco mesh, or did I make the right decision in taking it off?
I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. Christmas in my heart, and I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with.
I'm not sure if it was just the color of the deco mesh or what really it was. I mean, it's a beautiful deco mesh. But like I said, I'm kind of stepping out of my comfort zone this year and using a bunch of color and not really having like a black and white theme or a red and green theme. I just wanted something nostalgic, traditional, colorful, kind of a throwback to like my grandparents' era, I guess, or maybe my parents' like little children era. I actually ended up going very, very minimal compared to normal, I guess, in years past. That was actually not my plan this year. I really wanted to just like go all out and go crazy with the decor, but I didn't. And I actually absolutely love the simpleness behind everything. So definitely stay till the end. I cannot wait for you guys to see how everything turned out.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down.
You saw my Christmas shop with me and decor haul. You would not have seen these ornaments. I actually ended up going back to Hobby Lobby and picking these up. I picked up the larger size of the red and green and then the smaller of the gold and blue. I did that because I felt like since I had the deco mesh on there was already a lot of red, and obviously the tree is green. So I did want some of those colors in the ornaments, but I thought getting the smaller blue and gold would help break up those colors a little bit more and then kind of disperse more color throughout the tree. I definitely recommend when you buy ornaments to buy them in multiple sizes. It just kind of helps break up the sizing. It just looks a lot better in my opinion. I definitely like the trees too when you use like bigger ones on the bottom and then kind of work your way up to the little ones at the top. I think that looks really cool too. However, I didn't do the super large ones. These are just more of like, I guess, your normal, maybe 3-inch size, and I think a 2-inch. So anyway, I did pick those up at Hobby Lobby. I feel like they were pretty affordable. I feel like they were like $20 to $25 maybe a tube. I can't 100% remember, but I think Hobby Lobby's decor is all 60% off now anyway, so they're actually even cheaper.
Everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
As I was putting the ornaments on, and I actually did this while fluffing the tree and while putting the lights on, I kept stepping back and looking to see where I needed each little piece or a little color or a spot that needed filled in, if there was any like blank spots. Initially when I first start putting on ornaments, I started with the red as you saw, and I start at the top and I work my way down and I go in like a zigzag pattern, and then I go back in and fill it in the spaces that needs it. And I did kind of do that with each one of the colors, more so with the red and the green, and then the gold and the blue more got just kind of filled in where they needed to be filled in at.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun.
I do love how warm and vibrant the white lights are, and then how subtle the color lights are. I think they just play off of each other very nicely. So anyway, I am now going to go ahead and add our, I guess, other ornaments. I made these Memorial Day ornaments, or memorial ornaments. They are supposed to be like a floating ornament. A few years ago. So I have one for my mom, one for my father-in-law, as you see here, and then I have my grandma and grandpa on both of my mom and dad's sides. Unfortunately, I have yet to make one for my mother-in-law. I definitely need to get one for her, and a few other people I would like to make them for. So I just think that they help, bring a little extra touch and remembrance during the holiday season.
Making plans, what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we
I just kind of wanted to show you guys our travel ornaments. I'm so excited. I've never put these on a tree before, so I'm super excited to do that. And then we also have our lovely Husker ornaments. We started doing this, getting a Husker ornament like one every year, and then I don't know what happened, but we failed. I think, is this the last one? 2016? 17 might have been the last year. 18, yeah. So ran a little short there, but it was a good run. And then of course our lovely Layla. This is what her paw print was when the vet sent it to us after we had to put her down. But yeah, as you can see, we've had a lot of fun trips. Obviously, we have a few from Florida, even though now we live here, and the Cheyenne Zoo in Colorado Springs, Fort Worth, this little Buc-ee's, even though we have Buc-ee's here in Daytona and St. Augustine. This one is from the North Texas, like just outside of Fort Worth. This when we went to see Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse and Devil's Tower, and then of course Bear Country. And Memphis, we went to the Lorraine Motel where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. Of course, we went to Elvis's home, Graceland. If you guys don't know, I am a huge Elvis fan, so I love Elvis. Yeah. And then we also went to the Memphis Zoo, which is our second most favorite zoo ever. And they have pandas, which I think is one of like 2 or 3 zoos in the US. So that was super fun. Blue Spring here in Florida, up in Orange City. The most beautiful springs. We got to see manatees that year. This was from our very first trip here in Florida. We actually got this at the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. And then, of course, our first trip to Disney, which technically we've only ever been to Disney Springs, but first trip to Disney property, if you will. We used to live here in La Vista. This was where our old home was for 10 years. The tree that this came from was actually the city's Christmas tree. It was a huge festival. We had lighting it and everything. And unfortunately, somebody destroyed it. So when they cut it down, they made ornaments for the town people. This little guy used to have a globe on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that it broke. But this was from October 2012. This was our very first family vacation down to Great Wolf Lodge in Kansas City. And then this was actually, it's kind of funny. This is actually from Tennessee when my mom and I went when I was a little girl, like very little, long time ago. That's why he's kind of looking a little ratted, but he's cute and I felt like I wanted to put him on the tree. And then this year, I picked up this fun ornament. I have to cover up our address there, but I just thought it was super cute. Our first Christmas in our new home, 2022. I found this on Etsy, so I'll definitely link that for you guys, but I thought it was super cute. So let's go ahead and get these ornaments put on the tree. Just a little bit of an update. I did take the, now I forgot, decorative mesh off. I didn't like it. It was bothering me. I couldn't get it to a way that I liked, so I actually like it much better now with just the tree. So I do have some popcorn garland coming though. I don't know, I just thought popcorn garland was kind of nostalgic. It's traditional, something that my grandma had on her tree, you know, so I really wanted to put it on ours, and I thought I would just give it a little extra something and make it just a little more traditional, like I guess my theme is this year. So let's go ahead and get these ornaments on the tree.
A sunny day, but it's cold outside.
Like I said, this is the very first time that I've ever really done a tree like this. It may seem pretty simple to some, maybe not so simple to others, but compared to a lot of, like, I guess, Instagram-worthy trees, this is definitely different than those, which typically that's what I used to do, is I guess Instagram-worthy tree, Pinterest-worthy tree. But I just didn't feel that way this year. I just felt very nostalgic, very in my feelings, very emotional, I guess, over this tree. I really just wanted to make it a family tree, and I guess, I don't know, I feel like I really captured that this year, especially by adding our specialty ornaments, our travel ornaments, and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, and just sitting here while I'm doing the voiceover here and looking at our tree, it just warms my heart and makes me so happy.
And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland is the time of year. My winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland.
I did have to throw in a little more cleaning, you guys, since typically that is what my channel is. I know this video was more meant for Christmas decor, but sometimes you just gotta clean up the mess. And these shoe shelves, they create quite the mess. Somehow, some way, it always gets super dusty right here, and I don't know if it's because it's right by the door or what, but I didn't want to go ahead and wipe that down. I used a holiday scent. These are limited from Mrs. Meyer's. I think they had this snow one last year though, but either way, run and go get it, you guys. You can actually get it off of Grove, Collaborative, or I think Target has it too. I'm not 100% sure on that. I've heard that some other grocery stores now carry Mrs. Meyer's, but anyway, that scent is heavenly, and it lingered. You guys, if you don't know me yet, I love scents. I just love things to smell just good. And the Mrs. Meyer's sprays, cleaning all-purpose sprays, definitely do that for me.
I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight.
I was wanting to go in and put garland here. I was gonna get garland that actually matched our tree. Again, it's the Amelia line at Home Depot, which I love. I can remember it. My niece's name is Amelia, so it's kind of fun. But anyway, I was going to get the Amelia garland. However, Home Depot doesn't carry it in stock. It's online only. And then I decided that it just wasn't kind of in my budget, which I'm glad that it wasn't, because I actually ended up loving this area, as simple and I guess maybe plain as it may look. I love how it turned out, and I am so glad that I didn't end up buying the garland. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should have bought the garland, or do you think it looks good without it? Are you guys simple decorators, or do you like to go full-blown, full-out Pinterest, like Christmas everywhere, garland everywhere? I'm curious. So, I don't know. My tastes have really changed since we moved here to Florida.
Go walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something?
Speaking of Pinterest, I actually got the idea of putting this sleigh and reindeer garland around the mirror like this off of Pinterest. I cannot for the life of me remember who it was that posted it, but I will try to remember to link it down below to give them credit, because it is so cute. My only problem was I was really struggling with trying to get it to stay up. I tried sticky tack, I tried tape, nothing was doing it, so I ended up digging out some clear thumbtacks, and technically it worked. Now I have little holes all in the wall, but they're high enough in the ceiling, maybe it won't be a big deal.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold.
I picked up those little lighted trees at Hobby Lobby, which if you saw my decor video or decor haul video, you would have saw that. I picked them up because growing up, my grandma on my dad's side always had one of those as her decor. And so I just felt, and actually my dad has the one that she had, but I didn't want to take it from him, you know, so I went ahead and got my own. But I don't know, I'm just feeling super emotional this Christmas, and I just felt like they were the perfect touch to our decor this year. So that's why I picked them up. I think they're so beautiful. They're just nostalgic. Just, you know, I mean, whose grandma didn't have one of these growing up? I don't know where they came from. Maybe Avon or something like that. Who knows? But I just felt like they were really the perfect touch to the rest of our Christmas decor.
Cares about yesterday, my favorite holiday. It means so much more than words can say.
And if you guys know me, you know I like to change out my pillowcases, and I get them all from Amazon. That is the most affordable, and quite honestly, the quality is great. I have never had an issue at all with any Amazon pillowcases that I have purchased. And it's a great affordable way to just change out the look on your couch with your throw pillows. It also makes it so much easier to store than having to store a whole pillow. Now, you will see that I did buy a couple other smaller pillows, which I thought, I don't know, I just had to have them. And, you know, since they are small and it's just 2 of them, I didn't think it was such a big deal. They will be easier to store than actually having to store, what is that, 2, 4, 6 pillows? So, or 8 pillows. 2 is much easier. You guys understand, right? Again, I live in Florida in a old house that has no storage, so your girl has to do a lot of planning ahead when it comes to the storage situation here. So definitely something I complain about in like every single video. Are you guys getting tired of it yet? Anyway, guys, I'm just joking. I got these throws at HomeGoods. I love the additional touch that they give. The peppermint pillow is replacing the candy cane pillow that I was looking for. Kirkland's came out with a cute candy cane pillow, and you guys, it sold out so fast. There was literally one at the Daytona Kirkland's, and I was gonna go get it, and then I decided not to, and now I'm like kicking myself because I can't find it anywhere. But I ended up finding the little peppermint pillow, so it'll have to do. It looks super cute in my opinion, so.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane.
Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have made it this far, you guys are the real MVPs, and shout out to you. Also, if you have made it this far, throw a little Christmas tree emoji down in the comments. I will be forever grateful to you guys that watch my videos. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Anyway, guys, give it a thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification because we have a ton more Christmas videos coming up. Until next time, bye guys!